Welcome back to Pro Wrestling Throwdown. It's our holiday special break-in for Christmas and New Year's and all the whatnot. I'm Caleb Black. This is Luke the Big Dog Williams. That's our in-studio producer, the Mighty Max Fury. And it's time for another Top 5. We're going to talk about Top 5 feel-good moments. Now, this doesn't have to be a sappy feel-good moment. Doesn't have to be a pretty feel-good moment. Just something that you remember watching, that we remember watching, that made us feel good, made it cool, made us happy watching wrestling. That's it. Luke, what's your number 5?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
All right.
It's your idea. You're leading this show.
My number 5. Daniel Bryan winning the championship at WrestleMania.
Oh, that's a great one. You know what's so great about that? Came right after Taker lost the streak.
Yeah.
So it had that moment of like total gut-wrenching depression and heartbreak, and then something good happened.
Yeah, I mean, the build-up and everything, him having to wrestle Triple H and then the other two members of Evolution, it gets no better than that. Daniel Bryan transcends.
Yeah.
That title win transcended.
One of mine, my top 5 moment, Hulk Hogan returning at WrestleMania 21 to save Eugene from Muhammad Hassan and Daivari. I remember I was a teenager, and it got me so excited. Hulk Hogan comes in, throws the hands, the big boots. As a fan, and that's that period where you're becoming kind of cynical because you're a teenager, and even the stuff you love kind of sucks. But like that moment, I was a kid again. I'm still a kid thinking about it. So that's it for me. Hulk Hogan returning at WrestleMania 21.
I'm going to go with my number 5. I'm going to go with Otis winning Money in the Bank.
That's a damn good one.
That was a good one. I even got
enjoyed the shit out of that.
Oh, that was great, and no one expected it.
No,
that was the best part.
Yep.
Enjoy that. I enjoyed that a lot.
That's a damn good one.
Yeah. Let's see. My number 4. Well, I mean, another title win. Mick Foley winning the red one. Because I modeled my entire wrestling career after Mick Foley. He was the guy that was told you're never going to be the guy. You're never going to be the heavyweight champion. You shouldn't be able to do the things you do in the ring. And I excelled on everything just like he did.
Yep.
It spoke to me in a way that a lot of professional wrestling has never spoke to me as when Foley won that title. Because of the fact that even on television, WCW was like, he's going to win the title, so there's no reason to change the channel.
and simultaneously, 6.2 million people changed the channel. What a great call. Yeah. Good one. My number 4 is when Ric Flair and Roddy Piper won the World Tag Team titles on Raw.
Fat Piper.
Or not on Raw, at Cyber Sunday.
Yep, Cyber Sunday.
Cyber Sunday, when Piper gets selected. It's a feel-good moment because it's the two old dogs still got some new tricks, and that was the first time they'd ever won tag team titles together. So it was a very cool thing. I love that moment.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, I've always been a big Jeff Hardy fan.
Oh, yeah. You have.
As well as Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jeff Hardy's first title win. He is a 3-time heavyweight champion himself.
Yep, he is. Right. I believe
his first title win was over Triple H at Armageddon.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
What a lot of people remember most about that is his Swanton bomb off the set.
Yeah.
On a Triple H, and no one ever thought in a million years Jeff Hardy would ever be the guy.
But he was.
But yeah, they put the stock in him, and it worked.
Yeah.
And then of course, it only ran for just a short amount of time that first go round because Matt come in and fucked him.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, perfect, good one. Well, I'm sticking on title matches. I might as well go with this one too. Kofi Kingston winning the heavyweight championship finally.
Yep.
And the best part about that is that he won it against Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
The year after Daniel Bryan, or 2 years after Daniel Bryan
returns and wins the title.
Okay, you can't write it better than that.
No, and it's perfect too because Kofi really deserved it. They broke barriers that haven't been seen since The Rock. If we're going to talk adamantly, there hadn't been a black world champion since Booker T.
Yeah,
and there hadn't been a black WWE champion since The Rock.
Yeah.
So it was a real, genuinely good.
And you had the people who got behind Daniel Bryan and got him his title push to the championship at Mania, and the people got organically behind Kofi Kingston.
Yeah.
To win the championship as well, because that wasn't the plan that year.
No.
He was not the guy they wanted to put the
same way they got behind Daniel Bryan because Vince really was going to go with the Evolution main event at that WrestleMania. Yep. He had no choice but to change trajectory at the very last minute with Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
Because he thought the fans were going to receive Batista bigger due to
just watching the
Guardians
videos after Kofi wins the title, watching the videos of all the African American wrestlers reacting. The one that gets me
is MVP
and Shad.
Yeah.
And Shad. Man. Just crying openly.
Yeah.
Over, it's something that needed to happen, and it's something I'm glad that happened.
Yeah, I agree. My feel-good moment for number 3 is kind of off-kilter, but I'll explain why it's a feel-good moment. It was when, you remember when Legacy, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and Ted DiBiase Jr. Punt-kicked Stephanie McMahon?
Yeah.
And then that following Monday Night Raw, Vince McMahon music's hit, and he comes out, rolls up his sleeves. Here Comes the Money comes on. Shane McMahon comes out doing the dance. He's ready to fight. And then the game. Triple H music hits. It's just like, it's a feel-good moment for me because it's like, all right, now it's fucking on.
It was also one of the first times that was actually openly mentioned.
Yeah, one of the first times they finally acknowledged
they were
Triple
legit.
H and Stephanie were married.
Yeah,
so that's absolutely one of my favorite feel-good moments.
Maximus?
Right, number 3, I am going to go to, I don't know if it's feel good necessarily, made me feel good. Back to, and we've discussed this before.
Yeah.
Back to when Stone Cold drops that big giant steel beam on top of the DX
Express.
That was good.
That whole thing, I went on a whole deconstruction kick just because of that. Just because.
Oh, it totally makes sense. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Let's see. Number 2. I'm gonna go with. Gosh, there's so many to cut them down to 5.
There are. I know what my number 1 is.
Me too. I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels in the Boyhood Dream. The Iron Man match, the payoff of a whole run of just. Can he do it? Then you have the kick in the back of the head and the concussion angle, and then you have him coming back and winning the Rumble by eliminating Diesel.
Yeah.
Then defending it against the shot against Owen, and then finally beating Brett in overtime.
Yeah.
It worked. It was great. I'm not the only one that remembered that felt that way when it took place. Awesome.
Yep. Mine. A lot of people would disagree or whatever, or not like the fact that I'm using this guy, but John Cena returning for the Royal Rumble.
Which one?
The one where he returned right after, I think it was the injury.
Oh, okay.
When he comes in number 30. As a fan at that time, we're talking John Cena was at the height of wrestling, and wrestling hurt without Cena there. So him returning, and it's like the record time healing, so good. One of my absolute favorites.
For sure.
Max, what's your number 1
favorite? My number 1
feel-good moment?
I have got to go. Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt.
Here we go.
I know.
No, they think I'm going to say Randy Orton punt kicking Edge in the head, which, yes, it's up there, but I'm going to...
It's not that. So it's Randy Orton punt kicking Christian in the head.
I thought about it. I thought I just wanted to all of them. Christian, Ric Flair...
You name it, he's punted it.
Just all of them. All of them.
He really has.
Thought about it. No, my number 1 feel-good moment, it's got to be the visit in the hospital.
Oh, from Mick Foley to Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
That's a damn good one.
The birth of Mr. Sacco.
Yep.
Tell them about it, Luke.
Fantastic. There was Mr. Sacco. Fantastic, man. Stone Cold, giving Vince McMahon the enema, beating him with the bedpan.
So good.
Doesn't get better than that. I was going to go all heartfelt and everything. We're talking about a grown man.
I bet ours is the same one.
With a sock on his hand. I don't think so. My number 1 come in WCW in 99.
Oh, no, not the same one.
Hulk Hogan had been Hollywood Hogan now for 3 years.
Yeah.
And on Nitro, it was supposed to be Hollywood Hogan coming out to wrestle Nash. And they're sitting there and they're talking about it, and all of a sudden the old Hulk Hogan music starts playing, and they're like, wait, what? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, August 9th, Hulkamania's walked back into your living room.
For a while.
Lost my mind.
That's a great one.
Because I'm just like, well, because it was like there was no lead into the fact that was going to take place. It was just like, here it is.
Yeah.
unpredictability was fantastic.
I agree. My number one favorite feel-good moment has to be, without a shadow of a doubt, Miss Elizabeth, Macho Man Randy Savage reuniting. Elizabeth, I love you.
I mean, it's not one of Randy Orton's punt kicks.
It's not one of Randy Orton's punt kicks. I'm sorry.
Although if Elizabeth was around at that time, she probably would have got one.
She probably would have got one.
You started this off, right? Are we on the number one?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yes. Number one, Miss Elizabeth, Macho Man Randy Savage. I still watch it today and get weepy-eyed. She comes out, she fucks off Sherry, which is great.
I just love that you followed the sentence weepy-eyed with fucking off somebody. Fantastic. Merry Christmas, by the way.
And a Happy New Year, you filthy animal.
That's right, you cocksuckers. No. I'm teasing to all 108 of you. I believe that's it.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate you so much. Let us know what you think about your favorite top 5 feel-good wrestling moments in the comments down below. After you like and subscribe, send us an email to prowrestlingthrowdown@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/prowrestlingthrowdown. Follow us on Twitter at prowrestlingtd. Don't forget, we return to Twitch January 9th when we return to this whole program. Stay tuned. We got more content coming your way this week.